guys, this is Steph Knight with the Sugar Free Life. Wanting to give you an update. I am 119 pounds lighter than I was this time last year. I've been sugar free for 10 months and it's been a wonderful journey. This is my first season in doing the winter squashes. So the winter squashes have always baffled me. I never knew what to do with them. I knew never how to cook them. And the one thing about these squashes, I always thought I needed a hacksaw to get through them. So in cooking with them and kind of being an experimental phase with them, I ended up microwaving most of them so at least I could get through my knife, and slice them up. And so that's what we're roasting. We're roasting all of these winter squashes except for the spaghetti squash. But I'll go through and I'll microwave these like a potato so that they're a little bit softer, and then I can get my knife through and then I can cut them up and then roast them again with all these spices, and we'll go through that. Acorn squash, it's pretty good for roasting. This is the red curry, this is the kabocha, butternut, and then the spaghetti. The second part of this video is that we're going to take some of these potatoes and make them like into a potato medley. So I wanted to explain real quick. This is a purple potato. This is the sweet potato. And this guy here is a Japanese sweet potato. These are actually really good. And if you're going to miss sugar, it's a good thing to eat because you won't miss the sugar so much. These are super sweet. They're like maybe 5 times sweet as the sweet potato. So when you put all these together with some really good spices, you're gonna have a good lunch. All of the stuff we're gonna make today will have you put with the marinara that we made the last time in the last video. You can kind of marry them all and you've got 5 or 6 good meals to eat and you're done for lunch for the week. Okay, to recap, when we first started softening up the squashes, that was a good time when you can start peeling and dicing and slicing all the potatoes, and I mixed all the oil and the spices with it so it was ready to go. I put it on this little frame. I got it from Bed Bath & Beyond with some parchment paper. It just allows the heat to come up and it's easier to roast. So I put that in, and then by the time that happened, then I went to the squashes, and the squashes were already fine and everything was soft and I could slice them up. And then I started arranging them on this huge cookie sheet. And I don't use it for cookies now, but it's now my squash sheet. Again, parchment paper. I got it at Walmart or Aldi's. It's not very expensive. And then I just started arranging it, and as you saw in the video, putting the oil and some spices on it. And I want to let you know a little bit more about these spices. This is called the Diversity Spice Blend. I got it from City Greens down in South St. Louis, and it's made by diversitycooking.com, and we'll put the website on our website here too. Now, another thing that we cooked in our last video was this marinara sauce, and I'll show it to you. That's what's left of it, and we've been eating that all week. But here's a good thing. When you're missing the sweetness of everything, what you can do is I went to Penzi Spices and I got this baking spice. And it's made of Ceylon cinnamon, cassia cinnamon, anise seed, allspice, mace, and cardamom. And so all these 5 ingredients right here, I'm going to put it in the spaghetti squash. I'm just going to shake a little bit just to cover it. You'll see it. And that adds a nice little sweetness to it. And then after that, you can take a few scoops of the marinara sauce. So if you're missing, if you're one of those cooks that I used to put a lot of sugar in my tomato sauce. So there you have it. So you got a little bit of the squash, the spaghetti squash underneath, and then you got the marinara sauce and a little sweetness mixed in there. So hey, happy cooking for this winter. Take care.